What's going on, everybody? I'm Ethan here with Bucked Up, and today's workout of the week is what every man's favorite workout is: chest. In today's session, we're gonna walk through what I like to do to warm up, as well as my favorite movements when it comes to chest. Today's gonna be a heavy session. We're gonna make sure that all the movements we do are gonna be calculated and controlled. Let's dive right into it. I always wanna make sure that I warm up my rotator cuffs and my shoulders, because if those are not warmed up properly, you're gonna be more susceptible to injuries, and that's no good. So my favorite way to warm up my shoulders and my rotator cuffs is gonna be taking a band like this, and I like to stretch it out, like popping my shoulders out like this kind of, and then just pulling it in and squeezing as hard as I can. Then I like to move it over my head, all the way back, and then I can feel that stretch all across my chest, just like this. I like to do about 10 sets of very slow and controlled. To start things off, you know it, bench press. I like to do something called a pyramid set, starting with your lowest weight and then climbing up to your 1 rep max. I wanna make sure that my scapular muscles are engaged properly. There's different ways to place your feet. I personally like to spread them out this way as much as possible. And then to know exactly where to hold the bar, you always wanna make sure, regardless of if the rings are there, doesn't matter, as long as you're going shoulder width apart, that's the ideal position. Make sure that there's no clips, so that if I do fail, I can at least slip them off and have an easier dismount. Highly recommend that you find a spotter. That way you ensure safety and you have the ability mentally to go further. So now we're gonna move on to the next movement, dips. We're gonna be doing weighted dips. It's a great way to engage your lower pecs. With this, I like to do up to 5 sets of 10 reps. Similar to our pyramid set that we did on the flat bench, it's gonna be my lowest weight, then I add on more weight, and then try to get as much as I can with the most amount that I can manage, essentially. One thing I really love about this exercise is the more weight you put on this, the more it helps loosen up your hips. So I like this a lot if I'm ever coming back from a long session of sitting down. But anywho, let's go on and jump into the weighted set. All right, finish up that set. Now we're gonna move on to some flies. I like to do seated flies on an elevated position. So find a bench, put it about at a 45 degree. If you're new to this style of fly, start with the lowest possible weight just to get an idea of the movement, and then engage from there. This one can easily cause injuries if you're not careful about how you're positioning your back, as well as how you're descending. You need to be very cautious of with your mind, muscle, and connection. Bring these weights up, pinch my scapular muscles together as hard as I can. Engage my scapular muscles, descent very slow, through the stretch, and then come back up. I do about 10 to 12 reps for 5 sets. That's my chest session for the day. Make sure to check us out at buckedup.com to get yourself some supplements to help you with these movements. Make sure you like and subscribe, because we're gonna be posting more workout sessions weekly. So take advantage of that like button and subscribe. We'll see you guys next week.